Well, my people, today we are having some Chelsea quarantine and chill. There's a lot going on, some fake news and some real news. So it seems that Manchester United are in advanced talks, or let's say they're growing confident in their bid to sign Jadon Sancho. That is crazy. I, it's crazy because during this quarantine, like we don't know what's real. I'll be honest with you guys. We don't know what's real. We don't know what is fake. Nobody knows, but it does seem like there's a little bit of credibility in terms of Manchester United and Jadon Sancho. How far they are, we don't really know, but it seems like there is a little bit of inquiries going on there. So apparently 400,000 a week. Yeah, I'm calling BS. I don't really think they're gonna pay 400,000 a week. I think that's a silly sum. I don't think Manchester United can afford that, especially from what happened between their Alexis Sanchez deal as well. I don't think they can afford 400,000 just to be giving their players money like that, because I do think it will cause other players to be banging on the door, like, you know what I mean? Like, Mr. Woodward, what are we saying for my bread? You know what I mean? So I don't think 400,000 a week is sustainable for Manchester United. Chelsea, are we still in for Jadon Sancho? I think we are. Admittedly, I do think we are. But I just feel like we're being a bit more clever. I mean, 100 million plus is a lot for one player, even though I do think Mr. Sancho is worth every single penny, but it's just a lot of money for one club. It's crazy. I know some of you guys think, yeah, we should get him. I think we should too, but if it's 100 million plus, there is other options we can get. In other news, Chelsea for Coutinho. I think that would be a great signing. I think Chelsea need that kind of complete midfielder, or that bit of class, that bit of world-class ilk in our midfield. I feel like, yes, we do have a lot of players, we do have a lot of options, but I feel like Coutinho is that little bit of oomph which we need in terms of the final third, in terms of scoring, in terms of big player, big game. I do feel like we are lacking in terms of that. I've had some Chelsea fans say, what about Mount? What about Loftus? What about so-and-so? What about Billy Gilmore? I love those players, but it's the inconsistencies that I'm worried about. Loftus, I love him, but injury prone. Billy Gilmore, he's a baby. There's cup games. Mount, I love him too, but he can learn from Coutinho. The season is long. So apparently Chelsea are in advanced talks with Barcelona for Coutinho. As credible as it is, we don't know right now. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But that is, yeah, that's some of the news for that. I don't know. It's a weird one. We're having a lot of confusion right now because of what's going on in the world. There's a lot of confusion. Nobody knows who's going anywhere. I'm hearing for Chelsea and Gabriel. To be honest, I don't think Chelsea need any more defenders. We have enough. If we do get defenders, we have to sell some. Unfortunately, we can't afford to have any more defenders in the camp. As much as I would like Upamecano and others, but we simply just have too much centre backs. I don't think that is an area of concern for us right now, you know. And also, Gabriel is good, but how much better is he than our current defenders that we have? If we was to get another defender, I do think Christensen might have to make way. He's my least favourite, to be fair. He's my least favourite. I think we can cash in on Christensen. In striker news, Martinez. Now, some Chelsea fans are excited by this. Some Chelsea fans want Martinez. Not me. I feel like the fee's way too much. Obviously, it looks like it's around 100,000, but we don't know what's real or not. Also, his stats are not that far off Tammy Abraham. Like, literally not that far off Tammy. We need a striker that can eclipse Tammy. Do you know what I mean? We need someone else that can add to what Tammy's doing and do better. You know, someone like Icardi, someone of that age that's a little bit older than him, closer to 30, but has that experience in the camp that we can add. I don't think we should buy another striker that's closer to the age as Tammy and doesn't have that much experience in the Premier either. I feel like we'll just be stuck having those two as strikers in the Prem. I feel like next season we definitely need Icardi. I feel like he should be priority because I feel like he's not that bad. If we get Icardi and who else can we get? If we get Icardi and Coutinho, then our team starts to take shape. Then you think, ooh, you know, there's some ballers. Oh, ballers. You know what I mean? Then you start to think that if we get Martinez, he's good. Don't get me wrong, he's very good, but can he eclipse Chelsea to that next level? I'm not so sure. Even though I'm a sucker for Timo Werner. I would love for Chelsea to get Timo Werner if we did. I'll be so excited. But that's because with Werner, I feel like it's more ability. Not to say that Martinez doesn't have ability, but with Werner, I feel like he's that no-nonsense striker we need. Like, he's going to get the ball, he's going to smash it straight in the net. And also, he's a German international as well, so it's not like he's just any player. Last, but certainly not at least, it looks like we have advanced talks with Telles. And I mean, Alex Telles is what we need. I feel like that deal, from my sources, from Ice Cold, Rattles Ice Cold himself, that's my source telling you, I feel like Telles is pretty much a done deal. Apparently the fee is around 20, 30, 40 million, apparently. That would be a good signing. We need cover in that fullback position. We definitely need cover in that fullback position. I feel like Alonso or Emerson will make way. And I feel like that's a smart idea. Me, personally, it would have to be... It's tough because I love Emerson. I feel like he hasn't had his fair shot. And I feel like Chelsea fans judge him over 1 or 2 games. I think that's kind of poor, you know. He can definitely be a good squad player, or at least push for that front first 11. And Alonso, I've been slating him for a while, but apparently playing him wing, centre forward, you know, he's our guy to go to for goals. So it's tough. Personally, cash in on Emerson. If I have to chop one of them, cash in on Emerson. I feel like we can get some decent money if Juve won him, if Inter won him, Roma won him. I feel like we can get at least some money. Keep Alonso as backup and get Telles. Telles is perfect for what we want. And it will be a bargain. So yeah, if we can get Telles, Coutinho, and Icardi, I feel like that will be a great... And that's just base level. That's just base level. I feel like that will be a great thing to push our team that bit further so we can start finishing in some higher positions and getting the trophies that we really want as Chelsea fans. But yeah, it's been your boy Rattles from the Ice Cold Show giving you his Chelsea quarantine and chill. I'll be back with another one for you guys. Peace and love always.